Alright guys, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to defeat Grim. So the thing is, I can't show you like where he actually is, but because I already finished him. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys how to evade his attacks and stuff, alright guys? So just alright. Alright. So here. Alright, so the first attack is the dash one, alright? When he dashes, I'll show you. Alright, that's the dash attack. Alright, for that, you're gonna have to jump over him, and if you want, hold him. But I missed that. And the spikes, just pretty much like watch. And the like bullet things, like his like bullet thingies, watch. Alright, so dash, hook. Double jump and hook. Okay, so the fireballs, double jump, dash, and that's it. Double jump, dash, if you want. Double jump, dash. The spikes, just try to move out of the way. And then for this attack, where he dashes towards you, hold up, where, not this one. This one. That one. Alright, so you want to dash away from him and stay right underneath him, but like a little bit to the right. Not like underneath him, or then a fireball spawns underneath him. So you want to stay a little bit to the right or left, like watch. Just do it. Alright, so a little bit to the left, not directly underneath the dash. See, not directly underneath him, but a little bit to the left. Alright, let me show you guys when to heal. When to dash, stay under, not right under, but to the left. Double jump, dash if you want to hit it, but if you don't want to hit him, just double jump. Dash. If you want, you can get a hit in. Like watch. And when he dashes, you can get a hit. See, like that, but instead. Alright, here, let me show you one here. Alright, and he has phases. So, the one his pufferfish phase, that's his actual name, yeah. Or, I mean, the phase. And this one you just want to dodge, like, only worry about the alright, so here's when you can hit. 1 or 2 hits, but you want to be careful with that, alright? And you can sneak in a heal when he does the spikes. But you have to do it like, alright, so here, yeah, that's when I first started. Watch. When he does the spikes again. Alright, this means it's at 50%, alright? You guys can D-dart if you want that invisibility frames. Alright, look. See? If you guys want more time to react, I suggest double jumping and then it gives you. And just so you know, guys, for the dash attack where it jumps up here and then comes down. Then you can always just like jump and then like watch. I'll show you. You can always jump and then hold it. If you don't want to hit him, just double jump and then evade all of it. Take some practice. Alright, so this means alright, so the first time he does this, 75%, second, 50, the third, that would be 25, right guys? If you're close enough to him, you can get a few attacks in. When he dashes from above. I'll show you when he dashes from above. So alright, 1, 2. I kind of messed up. If you guys don't do the heal, then you can do this, but kind of messed that up. Okay. And you can always end it like using the spell too. Alright, so let's go over the attacks. Alright, we have the spawns up top and then dashes. Alright. And then we have the fireball attack. And then we have the fireball attack. And then we have the pufferfish attack. Alright guys? So let's recap and show you how to dodge on them. Alright, we're gonna start with the dash attack. Remember, jump, hit. If you don't want to hit him, just want to evade him, then double jump. Let me show you. See, that's one way. Oh yeah, and the spikes. Alright, now the fireball. How do you dodge that? Fireball, just double jump. A double jump, and then dash towards you. Look, double jump, dash towards you. Okay, guys, you don't want to get above him when you dash towards him. Because I don't know why people don't talk about this, but look. Let me show you this. Fireball. Be close to it. See? He spawns the flame above my head. Y'all have to see that. Alright, I don't even know how I got that healing. Alright. Fireball attack. Remember, look, don't get above him. Because he spawns flames above himself. Look. See those flames? Alright, next, the dash attack on the ground. Alright, look. See all the flames? Try not to get above him, so, yeah. So not above him, just try to get in front. Alright, 75%. Now, the dash, when he dash on the ground. So let me show you how to do that. Alright, so, you could just walk, but if you're walk away, but if you're too close, then you can use. So if he comes here, dashes towards you, just dash away or walk away, depends. Just see dash and then don't stay under him, but a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right. See dash, not right underneath. And now spikes. When he does the spikes, you could use your invincibility frames from your dash to hit him. Watch. And if you guys really want to deal damage, you can go under him and then just keep nail. Okay, sorry. A nail damage won't do anything in his pufferfish form, but everything else will, like the shade, spells. Alright, so now spikes. How do we evade the spikes? We'll talk more about the purpose. Alright, how do we evade the spikes? Alright, to evade the spikes, just watch on the ground, and it gives you some time. Like, you can see them on the ground before they pop up. Saw that? So. I understand that you guys don't have as much health as I do. You're watching this probably. I was greedy, but got it. So dash, trying to go over him, but in front. Alright, now spikes. You could use your dash frame. I mean your invisibility frame. Watch. So when he does the spikes, right? You can dash right before the spikes go down, and then just really look. Watch. See, I dashed through the spikes. You don't need to, but it's kind of you got to time it. You're trying to go above him, right? Or than that, or anything. All right. The last one, the pufferfish, right, guys? All right. Let me show you how to evade the pufferfish. The pufferfish, a pufferfish. You guys are gonna. Here's how you evade the pufferfish. You want to focus on only the ones here and here. So don't worry about the ones above you. Only worry about the ones in front of you. There's lines, alright, guys? There's this line, and this line, alright? And then this line. Watch. Try to speed this up. Alright, look. So only focus on the ones that's right here, right there, right here. So only focus on those. Remember, here, and the third one. Only works on the first two, alright? You guys can always do it in the bit streak or any dashes and goes up in there. It's kind of risky, but watch. You can win. Alright, look. Focus on the ones here and then another one, alright? So, look. Let's practice it, guys. Just take practice. You guys use E-Dart or invisibility frames? Alright, look, remember focus on the ones in your line, not anything. A double jump may come in handy here, or dash, but you want to time those really good, alright guys? Because if you don't, then you guys can die. Alright, that was the recap, alright? Thanks guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. See you guys later.